Hello, 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 Rosanna here. I hope you are well. I'm just going to make sure I have got the levels up really high because you might not hear me. So, how is your intimacy these days? I ask this because I'm about to make a video on my YouTube channel, rosieglow.com, about when to stay and when to go in relationships. But also, I have a workshop tomorrow at About Balance in Brighton called Sensual Yoga. And what's made me laugh is there's 35 people interested and 2 people booked on. And it's like the moment I do anything around partner yoga, couples yoga, intimacy yoga, there's all this humdrum of interest, but no one really is prepared to step forward. And, you know, intimacy is interesting, isn't it? Because it can be really terrifying. And actually, I don't know if I'd go to a relationship yoga class. I don't think I'd go to a sensual yoga class without either a whole load of expectations or quite a lot of trepidation. And the reason that I wanted to make this video is to say, look, for me, the reason I've created this workshop is because intimacy is something that is best approached sort of sideways rather than full on. I've certainly found as an empath who's very, very sensitive to the energies of others, especially in relationship, and that's why I'm going to do this other video on the YouTube channel. It can feel really intimidating to get closer with someone, to look them in the eyes, to put my hand on their heart, put their hand on mine, to do deep tantra work. And every time I've gone to a tantra workshop, and there's been several, some close on, some close off, all the whole looking in strangers' eyes and, you know, just seeing the beauty in them and all the rest of it, I'd really rather eat worms. It's not my thing at all. So this isn't what this workshop's about. It's much more about taking breath work that you can do together, sort of going from back to sideways to forward. You know, it's like being able to actually have some fun with someone, even if they're not your partner. I'm going to be working with a close friend of mine tomorrow who, you know, I've not been intimate with, but we share a heart connection. And it's just a situation where we're willing to go deeper out of love for each other. We're willing to hold space for each other to feel. And that's what this is all about. The workshop, I can't even remember the time of it. You'll have to look on About Balance, but I think it's around 3-4 o'clock. It's on the About Balance Facebook page. It's a couple of hours workshop. We'll have cacao as well if you're interested in having some ceremonial cacao, because that really does open the heart. And we're going to be exploring, through joy, through laughter, some partner postures that can lead to some nice breath work, that can lead to some nice massage. It is a clothes-on affair. And it is all part of my sort of Rosalicious, Sexalicious revolution even, which is to do with us being able to release shame from our whole being in terms of our connection with other souls, because we've been given so much moral coding around what is and what isn't acceptable. And it is seen that when you recognise others and you have, you know, an openness to intimacy, that you might be promiscuous. And certainly people can get really confused when they're meeting soul family and star family in terms of whether that's partner material or not, which is why I'm making the other video. But if you would like to come and play tomorrow, you really can. If you come on your own, you'll be partnered up with someone. It might be Joe if there's not someone extra. And if you're coming with a friend or a partner, then it will be really about things that you can enjoy doing together at home that are fun, that can lead to intimacy if you want them to. But we're not doing yoni and lingam massage tomorrow, basically. So I hope you will join me. And we'll dive in together. There's always a lot of laughter, there's always a lot of joy in what I do. It's not serious, so although it's deep work, it's best to approach it with love. So I hope to see you there. Take care now. Bye.